Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We've watched her career evolve with a songbook that spans genres and decades. Mandy Barnett, glad to have you back here on Talk of the Town today.
Thank you for having me.
You're kind of a world traveler. I hear you've been in Ireland.
Yeah, we played in Belfast.
Wow.
I did the Nashville songbook with the Ulster Orchestra.
How interesting.
Yeah, it was great. It was for the sister cities of Nashville. They're sister cities with Belfast.
Okay.
And so they brought me over there to sing all those great songs.
What's it like knowing that people across the globe love your music? I mean, that's got to be incredible.
Well, that was the first time I'd ever played in Ireland, and it was such a thrill. And they love country music. They love, especially songs from the 50s and the 60s,
Yeah.
songs like Patsy Cline and Brenda Lee and Ernest Tubb and all that good
The
stuff.
classics.
Ray Price, the classics. Yes.
And we can hear the classics here locally. We don't have to go to Belfast for that.
That's right.
Because you're playing at Third and Lindsay with a series that's going on most of the summer.
Yes, we started in early June and we're going to continue through the end of July. It's every Tuesday night. The show starts at 7:30.
Nice.
And we do just a combination of country, pop, jazz.
So how do you choose songs for a show like this?
I have such a big repertoire. You know, weekly I'll change out a few songs. So we definitely have our winners that we do every time that people have come to expect.
Like you got to do Crazy.
Yeah, well sometimes, you know what, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll do Sweet Dreams or sometimes I'll do Back in Baby's Arms. Later in July, I'm probably going to do more of a Patsy focused show and do several of hers.
Yeah.
And just do a focus.
You're kind of an old soul, I think, when it comes to music. What does it take for you to choose a song to put in your repertoire?
Well, I love melody and I love a song that I can relate to, that I feel passionate about. And I've always been that way. I'm an only child. I was around older people. And I think that's why I started loving songs from the 50s and 60s. And of course, my grandmother was into big band and the pop standards. So
we get a little of that influence.
yes,
to,
definitely.
your ancestors.
Yes, absolutely. They played a big part in that.
That's really neat. Of course, folks who've not been around here a long time may not know your hometown is Crossville, Tennessee.
Yes.
And you got your start so early.
I did. I was 18 years old and I hadn't been here maybe 6 months and auditioned for the Always Patsy Cline show, which was a brand new musical at that time.
Yeah, and it ran for years and years.
It did.
And you were fantastic in that. I can't wait
Thank
to see you at
you.
Third and Lindsay. It's going to be great. You've got some new music coming out too in the fall?
I do, in September. Got a new Americana project coming out. And
Nice.
really excited about that. So that's been keeping me busy.
I guess it has.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever asked you this before. Do you write?
You know, I don't. I've dabbled in it a little bit, but it is not my passion.
Yeah.
I'm more of an interpreter. And I love great songs, and I love songwriters. I mean, you know, have some great friends who write wonderful songs, like Roger Cook. He's one of my favorite songwriters here in town. But you know, just dabbling in a little bit. It's not my passion.
You don't have to be a triple threat. I mean, with a voice like that, that's all you ever need to do. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's always fun to talk to you. You can look for Mandy Barnett every Tuesday night in June and July at Third and Lindsay. We're going to link you to Third and Lindsay for ticket information. And you can like her on Facebook, too, for all the scoop on her upcoming shows.